Hello and welcome back to some more Tour de France 2020 and part 2 of our Tour de France playthrough with Bahrain McLaren. Today we have the second stage, which is from Nice. No idea. To Nice. So
it's
again,
a day in the mountains.
In the same
finish
place.
isn't decided at the top of the climb, but the route is challenging, and it's an important day for the general classification. We lead the general classification, but I don't see how we can hang on to top spot. The stage seems too difficult. However, we can aim for a top 5 place on the stage. Have a good day, guys. Go! Go!
So he seems to think that we don't have a chance particularly. I think we need to protect Landa. He's our sort of hope for the whole of the Tour de France. So we need to keep him in the running. We've got 3 first class classification climbs. We've got a sprint early on, which obviously Cavendish will be interested in, and then just keep him cozy in the peloton, I would say. From there, and then of course we've got a sprint towards the end. I have no idea what that 2 thing is up there. No idea what that means. Can we see on help maybe? There we go. So you get a time bonus. Okay. So we get a time bonus at that place just before the finish. So we probably want to get Landa in place for that. So there we go. Let's play it. Here we go. So a solo game can be resumed in co-op mode and vice versa, and that's quite nice. But yeah, it went really well last time, winning the stage with Mark Cavendish, of course. Now, Cavendish isn't obviously a contender for the whole thing, but we'd like to win a few stages with him. We'd like to win this stage with him, to be honest with you. There's a sprint at the end, but definitely want to get him into that first one. But if he drops off the pace, it's not exactly the worst thing. So finishing the first 5 with Landa, finishing the first 20 with Puels. Be part of today's breakaway with Bilbao. Okay, so we'll probably do that. Retain the lead of the mountains classification. Retain the lead of the general classification. I'm not sure that Cavendish will be capable of that. But what we'll do is we'll start with yeah, we'll get Bilbao to go, and then we'll get Cavendish to follow him. I think that's probably the best idea, because I want Cavendish to get those points at the sprint. Or I guess Cavendish will get some points from being in the peloton, so we'll go with Bilbao. And
hello and welcome to all. This second stage is already an important moment for the contenders for final victory. With 3 first category climbs, they'll have to show themselves. Otherwise, they'll start the tour with a crippling deficit.
Right then. So obviously we want Landa tucked away in the peloton.
Okay, lads. The main climbs lie in the first half of the stage. There shouldn't be a major tussle there, but do watch out in the closing kilometers. They're ideal to blow the race apart.
Counter-attack inside the peloton.
Need to try and break away from...
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
Yeah. That looks pretty good. We've got 24 seconds on them. Just need people to join us, really. So we can tuck in behind one of them.
If one of the big favourites for the Tour tries to escape, his direct rivals will get their teammates to ride. This is why the big players wait for the end before attacking.
Okay, so it looks like we've been reasonably successful. There's a couple of groups though. Let's drop back. Oh, come on. I tried to follow. Here we go. It's quite a big breakaway. Come on. There we go. Nice. Right, so we've got 18 seconds on the peloton. That's not a lot.
Counter-attack inside the peloton.
Certainly not a lot. They are just going to catch up, I think. I don't think this is going to succeed. There's just too many riders in it. So I don't know how long it is
Attack at
until
the head of the
sprint.
peloton. For the moment, any breakaway has drawn a blank. There's an acceleration.
Are we going again? Maybe we are. The peloton is just there, so it just doesn't look like it's going to work. Although that guy's going a bit. Maybe if we put in a bit of pace.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Just a bit of pace to try and get a gap. There we go, Haas is going.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Oh, what's happened to... Oh, okay, it was just he dropped off the back of the peloton, but he's okay now. Right, we don't want to use all our energy. So we'll stick to Razor, and we'll see how that goes.
They will soon fight it out with the intermediate sprint. The first will pocket 20 points towards the green jersey.
So as you can see, the breakaway just hasn't worked so far, so we're just sticking with Cavendish for this intermediate sprint.
First riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary.
So
There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
So obviously the slight breakaway is going to win this sprint, unless we were to catch up, but I don't think it's
He's
worth
decided to
exerting
have
the
his
energy.
guys ride. The breakaway riders will have to accelerate to hold them off.
Right, we'll stay with Van Aert here. Caught napping a bit.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
We get 10th. Which I guess could have been worse. It could have been worse. But it's okay. It's not bad. So now it's the first class climb coming up next. So we'll need to decide exactly who we want to tackle that. Probably Bilbao, actually. Looking at it. Well, where is he actually? Let's have a little look at where he is. Yeah, we'll go with him, so we'll fast forward and
For the moment,
hopefully...
any breakaway has drawn a blank. 1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
Yeah,
1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
With
The front of the race is
Mohoric.
starting the first climb of the day, the Col Saint-Martin, also known as the Col de la Colmiane, in reference to the ski resort
we're
at
all
the
well
summit.
placed. Where's Mohoric these days? He's in there. So let's keep an eye on him.
The breakaway can't widen the gap. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy. Beginning to look dangerous. You better start riding, guys.
30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
Right, so we're starting to work our way up towards the head with Mohoric right now. These guys are going to start struggling soon, you would think. So
He has taken the overall lead. Watch out, guys.
you can see there's the 1 kilometre line. I just want to tuck in behind these two, I think. There's no need to go quicker than them. Just sort of stick at their pace.
His teammates are managing the time gap to allow you no more of a lead, probably with their eye on the overall standings.
So there's 2 points available for those in the peloton as well. You can see the line up there. Right. I think once we get to these lines, we'll go. They had the same idea. We've got a bit more energy. Well, we got second, that's okay. Right, let's head to Puel's probably. Well, we'll see who's best placed. He's not. I'm not sure anybody is particularly well placed here. Maybe Towns. What about Bilbao? Well, he looks alright actually. Cabrelli looks decent, but you know, he's not going to have much chance. Right, let's go for Bilbao then, I think.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
The descent will take the riders towards the Col de Turini, the main difficulty of the day.
2 points. Nice. So let's try and get our energy back now.
You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race.
The ascent to the Turini has started for the front of the race. It's a mountain pass that is rarely climbed by the Tour. Only 3 times, the last of which was in 1973. However, it was brought back into fashion by the 2019 Paris-Nice, with a stage finish at the top. The stage was notable for the victory of the Colombian Daniel Martinez and a move to the top of the general classification by a certain Egan Bernal.
So there you go. This is a rare climb.
The Col de Turini is a first category climb. It will therefore earn 10 points in the best climber classification for the first one over the top.
Need to keep an eye on Cavendish here, because he's obviously not a climber. We want him in the best possible situation. I think we want him to take his blue feed, and we might as well give it to Cabrelli as well.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Okay. So how far away are we? So 2.3 kilometres. I mean, we're definitely going to get first, second, and third. Probably want him to take his blue
From the summit, watch your opponents.
Okay. We definitely need to keep an eye on Cavendish, but let's not worry about that just yet. Ensure a minimum tempo up here. We do get a feed just as we head to the top. So 1.5 kilometres to go. You can see the line up there. I think as soon as we turn the corner, we go for it. Try and get these 10 points in the bag. They're going for it. Come on. Third, that's a bit of a shame, but you know, still 6 points in the bag. Right, let's have a little gander. So we did get Bilbao his some points last time, didn't we? So have a look at how well placed he is. So he's 23rd. Caruso is 8th, so he's looking good. What about Toons? 58th, Quells. 40th, Landa. 28th, so he's well placed. Cabrelli's 5th, but again, not a sprint, not a mountains rider. Cavendish is blown up, so just need to keep an eye on Cavendish. Don't want him to fall too far behind.
Our leader is being dropped. This can't happen. We must help him at all costs.
I think Cavendish is fine. He's not our leader. Landa's the leader, so it was Caruso, wasn't it? That was really well placed. Yep. Okay. Well, just got barged out the way there. Let's get round. That's Cabrelli, actually. Let's get Caruso some mountain points. 4 points for him. And where's Bilbao? Is he not quite? I think Cabrelli might do it.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Why not? Right. So I need to work out what's happening with Cavendish now. I think everybody can have their blue feeds, because we are coming up to the feeding station, so we'll just tell everybody to have the blue gels. Okay. We'll see how Mohoric is doing at the front. Looks like he's well part of the breakaway. 3.5 minutes he's got on the rest of the guys, and quite a downhill region until we get to the first class climb, and then of course we want to get Landa in position for that second carrot, if you like, or time carrot I should say, at the second class climb just before the sprint at the end. So quite a way to go, so I'll see you when we get there.
Okay. Lads, you'll pass through Nice, and as you exit, you'll be on to Col d'Ez. Keep your eyes open on the way up, because you'll climb it a second time in a short while. But you won't go to the top. That's why you'll see several kilometer markers. Don't get the distances mixed up. Go! Go!
The riders are onto the Col d'Ez, a well-known climb because it's a regular feature of Paris-Nice, an ascent that's often decisive due to the fact that it's an important part of a final time trial. Five kilometers from the summit for the breakaway. The riders up front have a 1 minute lead on the favourites group.
Well, the guys up ahead have really went for it, which
1.5 minutes lead to the head of the race over the favourites.
Well, take a little bit of our feed. And, yeah, you see that they haven't dropped us that much, but trying to go as slowly as possible to try and not use our blue energy. So we've got 2.4 kilometers to go on this climb. But as you can see, it does flatten out a little bit here.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Catch up to them a little bit. Surely soon. Surely. They can't have much more energy than us. So there's a 1 kilometre line. They're just too far behind, I think. But we'll at the very least get 6 points again, which is good. It is flat at the top though. Oh, come on. Yeah, they're going to win, so let's just not...
Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
Yeah, let's just not...
The summit of the Col d'Turini is now behind the first riders. They'll start heading back towards Nice and climb part of the Col d'Turini again. The first 3 riders will gain time bonuses of 8, 5 and 2 seconds in the general classification.
8, 5 and 2 seconds. I think we want to probably
A teammate has just been dropped.
Get back.
Can't count on...
Oh, why is Quells dead? Come on. Let's give him his blue gel. Might as well give everybody the blue gel. And hopefully that'll help out a little bit. Okay. So I'll go on board with Quells and try and help him out a little bit and get him back into the peloton. But I'll see you guys at the next climb. Right then, so we're at this second classification
Watch out,
climb.
there's an attack.
There's a little attack, but I'm guessing
This
that's
last
just a
ascent
bluff.
is a bonus point climb because it offers time bonuses of 8, 5 and 2 seconds in the general classification, as well as the usual points for the best climber classification.
Well, Pino's gone. I know he's definitely going to be a contender. Right, we'll follow his gear.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
I don't want to leave it too late here. 2 seconds is better than nothing. There's Mahoric back again.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Right then, here we come. Up the top, it's going to flatten out here. He's blown up. Down the yellow jersey, Roglic. He's definitely somebody that could be a contender, so probably want to...
Only 10 kilometres left for the head of the race.
Just a little turn of pace to try and get ourselves a bit of a gap. Got Bernal in this group, interestingly. He's the favourite, of course. There you go, there's Roglic. You can see the finish line, I believe. So here we go. Let's go. There we go, Landa wins
because
it.
he's a danger to the overall standings.
Awesome. So not only do we get the 5 points, we get the...
The leading
8
rider
seconds.
noses down towards the finish. He'll have to keep pushing right to the line as the chasers are less than 30 seconds behind.
So just need to take it easy now. Cavendish isn't going to be in this sprint, unfortunately. He's just going to have to look after himself, I'm afraid. But there's somebody up in that top group. I don't know who it is. Let's have a little look. So, oh, it is us. Right. So those are the riders. Must be on the other part of the circuit. We'll give Mahoric his blue gel. Why not? Everybody else just has red gel, I think. I think Cavendish and... oh no, these two have their blue gels, but they're 11 minutes back. I mean, that's quite significant, really. Bit of a shame, but Cavendish got
Okay,
dropped
I'll
and
consume a feed.
Toons seemed to go and protect him, unfortunately, which is a big shame,
Only 5
because I
kilometers
think
left.
he could have been
Go again.
a good one to have with us. And we'd love to win this stage with Landa. Got a good chance to do so. Let's get some energy back.
Victory will be decided in the sprint, unless someone manages to surprise his companions by attacking from far out.
Go on. Keep a clear head. You're going to win. You're the strongest. Go. Go.
So we've got just over a kilometre to go.
Final kilometre of this stage.
Let's go
It
for
is
it.
the red pennant. 1 more kilometre of effort.
Come on! Come on, Landa! No, he's not got enough. Well, there you go. Second. But we did get the time bonus, so we might have the yellow jersey overall. Now then, what else could we do here? So who's the next to finish? I guess it's Bilbao and Caruso. We'll go with Bilbao. Whoops. As well, get in some extra points. There we go, he's through as well. Who else have we got? Well, I guess we got Cabrelli, but I think he's too far back. Yeah, Cabrelli's finished, so Cavendish is the only other one, and Toons, of course, or Turns. But yeah, we'll just let them come to the finish. They're a long way back, unfortunately for us, but at least they're not the last rider. Look how many people have really struggled with this stage. But yeah, Cavendish in particular struggled, and Toons is just such a want to lose, unfortunately. But I guess, you know, second for Landa is pretty good. He's probably going to get the yellow jersey.
A few minutes ago, he was first across the finishing line. Here is the winner of the Nice stage.
The Nice stage. There you go. Felix wins it.
He really was the strongest.
So well done to him.
He fully deserves this prestigious victory. He is in sparkling.
Oh, and he has got the yellow jersey, so his time bonus obviously did him wonders. Who's got? It's still Cavendish. It is Cavendish. Still gets the green jersey, which is good. And of course, Mohoric is still the best climber, so that's not too bad.
Well
I think
done,
Landa
guys.
did have a chance
It's a nice
there.
podium place today. I was expecting to see you towards the front, but not necessarily on the podium. Once again, well done. We lost the yellow jersey. It's today's source of disappointment.
I mean, you know, all of our riders that were in the peloton area finished in the top 25. I think that's a really good achievement, actually. So let's have a little look at the overall picture. So Landa's 4 seconds behind Felix. I think that's pretty good, and I mean we're 54 seconds ahead of Bernal, which, you know, he's going to be our main rival. You would think Bilbao's in there as well. Mohoric is in there, so you know, I think that's all pretty good. Polka Dot, so 3 are tied there. Mohoric, Wellens, and Hermans, and then for the points classification, Cavendish is 11 points ahead of Viviani. Mohoric is 3rd at the moment. Landa 8th. Young rider. I don't think any of our riders are young enough to be in that. Well, Valentin Meduas up there for GFC, no idea who they are. Bahrain McLaren, we're top of the team classification at the moment, which is awesome. Obviously a long way to go in this. Mohoric top of the combativity classification. So next time out, what have we got? Well, here's the recovery, by the way. Finishing first 5 of the stage. Finishing the 20th. Retain the lead in the mountains classification. So we got all of those. We got some recovery, which is good. And we'll have a little look at what awaits us in the next episode. So we're going from Nice. Where are we heading? It looks like a long one. To Sisteron, I think. Yeah, it looks 205 kilometers. Quite a lot of climbs, but shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. It's a flat stage apparently, so yeah, we've got the intermediate sprint and obviously the sprint to the finish as well. So hopefully Cavendish can be in a good place for them. But what worries me about them is the amount of climbs we've got just before them. But we'll try our best to keep them cosy in the peloton.
The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbours no particular difficulty.
I don't want him to talk over the outro. So there you go. There you have it. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. It really does help out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for daily Tour de France videos over the real Tour de France. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.